More? You need more water? Okay. More, more. Okay, okay. I'm getting it, I'm getting it. Cheese? You've had 2 slices of cheese. I don't think you need any more cheese. Is there something else you want? More berries? Listen, for the sake of my wallet and your vitamin C intake, no more berries. Open? Open? What do you want more of? I'm not just gonna stand there with the fridge open. Tell me what you want. You see anything you want? Berries, berries, yeah. Here's some more raspberries. Bite, bite. This is my food. You have the same exact food on your plate. Take a bite of your own. It's the same thing I'm eating. No, bite. Fine, just have mine. Yummy. I'm so glad I made myself lunch and I don't even get to eat it. Please don't throw your food. Hey, please, no, no. Please stop throwing the raspberries. Those are expensive. I'm done. We're done. Everybody's done.
Here's things I wish I knew as a first-time mom, newborn edition. First off, the first night in the hospital, it's going to seem like cake. You're going to be like, I got this, too easy. Baby's probably going to sleep most of the night, aside from waking up for their usual feeds. You just wait. If the hospital doesn't warn you, thankfully mine did, night 2 will rock your world. Just prepare yourself. Number 2, make sure you have a variety of diaper brands before baby comes, because even though you think you may like a specific brand, that could totally change once baby's here. We thought we wanted Pampers, no idea why, we just picked Pampers, and it turned out we did not like them at all. Number 3, if your baby is blowing out of a lot of diapers, try sizing up. I know it seems a little crazy. You might be like, no way, we've been in this size for like 3 weeks. There's no way we need to size up. It doesn't look like we need to size up, but give it a try. Just trust me. And number 4, babies make a lot of noise in their sleep. So if your baby wakes up crying in the middle of the night, give it about a minute before you run into the kitchen to make their bottle. Otherwise, you're going to run in there, you're going to make their bottle, you're going to come back, and they're going to be passed out. And you're going to be like,
It has been brought to my attention that a lot of you guys with fruit-loving toddlers do not know some basic tips that will make your life so much easier. So let me share them with you. For starters, mandarin oranges. I hate peeling these, but my son does not like the prepackaged, pre-cut ones. He wants them fresh. So here's a little trick for you. This is the top. This is the bottom. You're going to cut it in half like so that half are on the top and half are on the bottom. This is my top half. You're then going to take it and push your thumbs up underneath it. And now all of your pieces are available for them to pick off. When it comes to berries, when you get home with them, wash them within the same day and store them in glass jars. They will stay fresh so much longer. Strawberries, blueberries, they all work great. The one exception to that is raspberries. They're fragile, they get mushy easy, so I store mine in a single layer paper towel lined bowl of any sort. If you pile them on top of each other, they're going to turn to mush. And the last tip you might not think about is to wash your bananas, because fruit fly eggs can be on top of them, and that's how you end up with fruit flies. So if you wash them and then rinse them down the drain, use vinegar to clean out your sink, you won't have that problem. Follow along if you want more parent tips to make your life easier.
Hey, buddy, where'd you go? Sit down.
No, we can't just sit here. This is somebody else's yard.
Lay down.
Okay, stand up. Let me help you.
Hey, be quiet.
Buddy, shh. You can't just yell at people like that. That is absolutely disgusting. Hey, watch this. That seems like it could be a little dangerous. Think I can climb that? No, I don't think you should.
I'm gonna try.
Whoa, did you not see that wall there? More milk? No, you do not need another one. You are cut off. Will you please just get in so we can go?
No, I'm not leaving.
Here are 3 things you can teach your baby from a young age that will be extremely beneficial to you. First is how to drink out of a straw cup. We taught our son this around 6 months old, and he caught on within a couple days. The method is super simple. You get it full of a little bit of water, milk, whatever you're practicing with, hold your finger over the straw, and act like you're feeding a little baby bird. Just let it fall into their mouth. And practice that a couple times so they get used to the feel of the straw in their mouth. Then you just slowly start to lower the angle of it, so they're getting used to sucking, and then you get to the point where they're just drinking straight out of a straw. It's beneficial because if you go out somewhere like a restaurant and they want some water, you don't have to worry about having a bottle on hand because they know how to drink out of a straw. It's also beneficial because after they turn 1, you're supposed to transition them from the bottle to a sippy cup or a straw cup. So if they already know how to drink out of it, makes it that much easier. Number 2 is teaching them sign language. Now, you don't have to become an interpreter for this. Just learn some basic signs. It could be more, all done, milk, things that you think are going to be important for them to be able to communicate to you what they want. And if you start when they're young, like 6 months, it's going to take a while for them to catch on, but keep at it and be consistent. We started my son at 6 months, and daily we did more and all done. And it was about 11, 12 months before he actually started signing them back to us. But it's great now because if we don't understand what he's saying, we know what that means. And keep in mind, they don't have the coordination that adults do, so their signs may look a little different. So for more, they may just clap their hands at first. And third is once they start crawling, how they can get down from a couch or a bed the proper way. So when your baby starts to crawl to the edge of the bed, you're going to want to spin them around and slowly lower them down. If they're trying to get down like this, flip them over on their belly and bring them down slowly. We still don't leave our son unattended on a couch or bed, even though he's mastered this skill, but it's great for him to know. If you have a baby, just know at some point after they turn 1, they're going to realize they have their own independence and they can make their own decisions. And this is going to result in temper tantrum central. For us, this happened right around the 16-month mark, and every 30 seconds there was a meltdown happening. So here's some things I've done to help reduce the amount of temper tantrums we have. 1, don't just abruptly take them away from something they're doing or in something, like turning their TV off. For instance, if they're watching TV, I don't just walk in there and turn the TV off, because how would you like it if somebody walked in the middle of your show and just turned it off? Instead, I say, okay, buddy, let's say bye-bye to Miss Rachel. We have to go eat. And I make sure that he's acknowledging me. He's not just zoned off on the TV. And then I wait for the scene to end. I don't just cut it off in the middle of icky, sticky bubble gum. I let the scene end, and then I say, okay, bye-bye, Miss Rachel. And he's gotten really good about being like, bye-bye. I do the same thing if he's playing with something or he's really interested in something. I don't just take him away. I say, okay, let's say bye-bye to your blocks or bye-bye bowls, whatever he may be playing with. And then he'll typically be like, bye-bye, and follow me wherever we need to go. 2, you can turn anything into a game for toddlers. This even worked in the middle of a couple meltdowns recently. I just be like, okay, you gotta come get me. And I just take off running with a big smile on my face, and I'm like slow about it so he has the time to follow me, but he gets real excited like, cool, mommy wants me to go chase after her. And he follows me. And 3, you have to stop giving them yes or no options, because they're probably gonna say no, and then you're gonna do it anyway, and it's gonna tick them off. So instead of saying, do you want your diaper change, in which case he's gonna say no, I say, do you want this diaper or this diaper? They're the exact same diaper, but at his age, he doesn't know that yet. So he'll pick one, and then he gets excited to get his diaper changed. Same thing applies with clothes. Do you want to wear this shirt, or do you want to wear this shirt? Because if you ask them if they want to wear a shirt, they're going to say no. Excuse me. What are you doing? I was getting a bottle out. No, you know that plastic is leaching all sorts of chemicals into your baby's milk. Throw them out. Get glass. Are you serious right now? Hey, buddy, let's play cars. You know that independent play is like great for his brain, right? You don't interrupt him when he's playing independently. Oh, okay. Are you just gonna do chores all day? You really should dedicate some time to playing with your kid. But you just said, all right, let's wipe you up. Those wipes have horrible chemicals in them. Stop using them. These have? Seriously? Okay, so what should I use instead? I cannot tell you everything. Of course not. Plastic bowls, really? Yes. No, full of chemicals. Lead. Formaldehyde.
Why are you breathing this outside air right now?
What's that? That's a bird. What's that? Tree. What's that? That's another tree. What's that? Another tree. Mommy, quesadilla? Oh, you want a quesadilla? Okay. No. You don't want a quesadilla? Mommy, go potty. You need to go potty? Okay, let's go. No, thank you. You just said you needed to go potty. No potty. So you just told me you needed to go potty just to tell me you didn't want to go potty? Mommy, what's that man doing? That is a guy mowing his grass. Why? Because his grass is tall. But why? Because the sun and the rain makes the grass grow. Why? Because everything that's living grows. Why? Buddy, can you stop making me think so hard, please? Hey, buddy, what do you want for lunch? A quesadilla or mac and cheese? Row your boat? Okay, we can listen to that song, but first, what do you want for lunch? Quesadilla or mac and cheese? Itsy Bitsy Spider. Okay, I got it. You want to listen to music. But first, what would you like to eat for lunch? Quesadilla or mac and cheese? What's that? Okay, you know what? I'm going to choose, and I'm probably going to choose wrong. Ooh, peaches. Yeah, that is a peach. We don't have peaches, though. Where are you going? We don't have any peaches. Where are peaches? I don't know how else to say this, buddy. We don't have any peaches. Peaches? That's an orange. Would you like an orange? No peaches. Mommy, Frozen song? You want to listen to the Frozen song? Okay, which one? Frozen. Yeah, that's the name of the movie, buddy, but which song do you want to listen to? Frozen song. Frozen isn't a song, unless you mean Frozen Heart, but I know you don't. So, which song? In Summer? Frozen song. But I don't know how else to explain this to you. Frozen is a movie. Is there a song from the movie you'd like to listen to? Yes, Frozen.